the time you're gonna spend between your white belt and the black, let's put roughly 10 years. Maybe less, maybe more, but roughly 10 years. After the black belt, you can go for the coral belt.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 31 years.
Yeah.
So it's a cliche thing, but the black belt is just the beginning. Maybe I have 10 years of black belt right now. Maybe I learned more jiu-jitsu since I got my black belt than before that. I'm not sure about that. It's hard to. But I mean, if you're gonna take 10 years between white and black and 31 years for your next belt, so you're gonna spend, if you do not give up, you're gonna spend more time as a black belt than any other belt. So if you training properly, you open your mind, you wanna learn, you're gonna learn more on the black belt. So the black belt, it sounds cliche, is the beginning. Is when you start understanding things. So when you call a belt, when I got a black belt, and you think it's okay, but it's just the beginning. Carry on, keep training, keep learning, keep improving, keep the lifestyle. It's not like there's no finish line on this game.
Ciao a tutti and welcome to another episode of Outsider. I'm Mattia and I'm your host. Today I sat with Lucas. He's a third degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's from Brazil, and today we dove into his journey in the world of Jiu-Jitsu and how this can integrate with your daily life. We also touched a little bit about food. It's been a very insightful conversation, so guys, let's get into it.
How old are you?
I'm 32
32.
now. Yeah. Why do I look older?
No, just asking. I like
you,
to.
You went like 32.
No, it's not only that. I think when you know the person age, sometimes you, how can I say? If I tell, do you remember something? Like, if you have like 20 years different,
Yeah.
we'll probably not leave the same thing. So the
Yeah.
reference could not make sense.
Yeah, I understand
For
what you
either
mean.
of
No,
us.
yeah, it makes sense, yeah. How old are you?
40.
Oh, okay.
41, 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, you don't look 40. You look like
It's
my
a
age.
jiu-jitsu
like-
lifestyle.
Yeah, probably. It's
Yeah.
Some people say that you look older when you do jiu-jitsu because it destroys your body, but it depends how you train as well, right?
Yeah, I completely disagree with this sentence about jiu-jitsu destroys your body, all these things.
Depends how you train, I think, because
Yeah, depends how you train, but I think you just do that if you train wrong.
what do you
There's
mean by that?
For example, I see like white and blue belts with cauliflower ears and things like that, and bad knees. All belts, black belts as well, because they have no idea what they're doing, and they think the hard as go means they are training well, but actually doesn't make sense at all. So if you are completely destroyed as a blue belt, it's because you have no idea what you're doing. Makes no sense at all. I have no bad knees, no bad body. Most of the people do train, like, it's just doesn't make sense. You break your knee or your elbow or something. If you train 3 times a week, you're probably doing something wrong.
Yeah. What do you think is the wrong thing they're doing?
It's a free speech here.
Yeah.
You're doing something stupid.
Yeah.
You're trying to be the world champion of the Wednesday lunchtime class with other middle-aged men. You don't teach you jiu-jitsu like that. Let's say, I don't know, let's put an arm bar in you, and for some, whatever reason, you think you should not tap. If you think about jiu-jitsu itself, if you're already in the arm bar, doesn't matter if you escape or not in that moment. You already did a lot of mistakes long time ago. So doesn't matter anymore. You should fix your mistakes before. It's not time to fix your mistakes if your arm is extended. It's like, if you escape and think you're doing good,
Yeah.
you have no idea what you're doing, because you start stand up, you shake hands, now you're deep in arm bar, and you think you need to improve your arm bar escapes.
That's true.
It's like, and people reply these kind of things over and over again. So what are you doing? And you have to work the next day, and you pop your elbow on the Wednesday lunchtime, and apart to learn your beginning, you think you should resist your arm bar? It's like, talk more about that. It's just obvious. Like,
No, that's true. I've never seen it that way.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like let's say you and me, we start standing. We shake hands. Then one of those gonna try a takedown, or another one gonna pull guard. So one will be play top, one will be bottom. If you're on top, you have to pass my guard to eventually get a good position, to eventually control me, to eventually attack a submission, whatever submission. Okay. If I'm on the bottom, probably gonna have to sweep you, pass your guard to get a good place to event attack a submission, right? Or maybe attack from there, whatever. But most of the time,
Yeah.
let's say I take your back, and then I choke you. How many movements, how many mistakes have you done before I take your back? So you really believe your jiu-jitsu problem is a backscape? How I end up there in the first place?
Yeah.
And let's put even more. We are trained. Let's just put it back. And then I start choking you, your teeth. What technically not a choke. I'm just squeezing your face.
Yeah.
So I'm done doing like a good technique, and you're not tapping, and you cut your mouth, and then you think, okay, now I'm tough. So you didn't learn how to defend a choke. I didn't learn how to do a choke. And you both think you're doing good.
Yeah.
And after 3 months, you post, oh, yeah, jiu-jitsu destroy your mouth. No, you don't know what you're doing. I have no idea, to be honest.
That's so true.
You don't see the champions broke it, completely destroy it. You see like,
Yeah.
you see, I don't know, Roger Gracie, he's fine. So why you think you're doing good is you a blue belt training 3 times a week with 35 years old and like a bad knee. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
There must have been something wrong there.
Something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your mindset. Maybe it's the environment you're training. For example, sometimes I saw people training super hard and hurt each other in the training room. But like, as far as I know, we do not train jiu-jitsu alone. So as more people train, better, right? So if I hurt you for some reason, who I'm gonna train with the next day?
Yeah.
So if I be very selfish, still stupid.
Yeah.
Because the better you become, better I will become.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, you just have to preserve your teammates, right? And
yes,
your
even if you don't care about that,
Yeah.
you still need to preserve this to have someone to train with.
Yeah. If you want to improve yourself, so it's
And even so, you have to preserve yourself because you want to train the next day.
exactly.
So why you destroy yourself?
That's true. So I can say that I am training with a little bit of intelligence because I go very light. I'm not, trying to destroy anyone. I don't want to get destroyed. Like you said, if I'm in an armbar, I'm like,
You read Lost?
You got me. Yeah.
You got you because you did like, if you want to improve your jiu-jitsu, you have to understand why you end up there in the first place.
Yeah.
If you just, yes, like,
Yeah.
but also like, I feel like people try learn techniques or resist for some, not even like resistance. And apart to understand how the leverage works, they try overpower something. So they are drilling, for example. So everything should be flow on the drill because you will help me to put in the position. If for some reason, when I'm drilling something, I have to use some strength, that technique's wrong. Because you will let me do it anyway. Why I have to put some power when you actually put your arm on the best place possible for me to learn the technique? If I start like pressure it more than I should, I'm not learning the technique. So if I'm not learning the technique when you let me do it, why I do expect be able to do that when you're actually resisting it?
Yeah.
So and then you try overpower, you're rushing things. What? Again,
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
at all. But people, they don't want to think. They wanna. I don't know what they want.
Do you think the BJJ has changed since you started? Because right now, not right now, you exploded time ago.
Yeah.
But since you started, since you were like a white blue belt until now that you are at three
stripes. Yeah, training more than 20 years now. Yeah, it's a long time. I started as a teenager.
So do you think it has changed? Like,
define change.
I don't know. I've seen few documentaries, few podcasts with, for example, you mentioned Roger, Royce Gracie.
Yeah.
And their training, they sounded different from now. Like the regiment and how they trained, they implemented good food, and I mean, I know they are another kind of family,
Yeah, no, but Yes, I think I like, let's put some aspects as well. So I think one of the big revolutions of the Grace family, as you mentioned, is not only the technique itself, is the whole lifestyle.
Yes.
An idea to be ready for everything general in life. Even when I first moved to UK, I met some guys who were doing karate and things like that. And I was in shock when after training they start drinking alcohol. Or on the kids class, they give candies after the class. It was a shock for me because how you relate, I never, was my first time like, okay, so you're trying to teach something good, healthy, activity, all the things come with a martial art, with any sport, and then you finish the class giving a candy. What's actually not good for you, or you finish and you're gonna drink a beer. Nothing wrong with drink a beer, but like they do two things they cannot relate to each other.
I understand what you mean.
So one of the big revolutions I think of the Grace family was connect a health lifestyle with the martial art itself. One, because they have to be ready for everything because all the fight and the conflicts.
Yeah.
And so the idea to be healthy and strong, it goes beyond the mats. Is the way you should be living, and that's what they were pushing. Even like people like you see like a fancy cafe in London selling acai, but people don't realize was the Gracies who start put this together. The idea to have some now is a superfood, super expensive, and a fancy cafe in London, but it comes back to the Gracies try be healthy. So the whole lifestyle, I don't think have changed. I think because the speed that explodes, there's people teaching. Maybe they can teach a very good armbar, just to put example, but they never have access this idea to be healthy, to be ready. That you want to apply jiu-jitsu for your life. They learn, and it's become more and more. They learn how to do a choke or armbar, whatever, and they just reply it. They never really get it, the idea. So maybe somewhere on the way, it got lost.
So you're saying that everyone should put their own personality into it, their own like...
No, actually, the other way around.
Okay.
That idea, I think, is almost like a social media thing. Everyone want to have opinion. Everyone want to bet everything.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just
it's a good point.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you have to understand what you're doing, and takes time for it. So you are purple belt now, right?
Yeah.
So for how long you're training?
Very
no,
recent.
It's all right.
3
4 years.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
All right. So you're doing something for 3 years.
Yeah.
So you were starting. You did not have enough time on it to learn everything. Yeah. That's why there's a belts and everything.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't have enough time to put your own things yet because you didn't learn everything. Let's say when you study something, first you do a degree, then you do a master degree, then you do a doctor degree, and then you put something.
Yeah.
You don't really put... first you need to understand something. When you start skip steps, probably the majority of the time, the final product will not be very good.
Yeah. Because there's some holes in it.
Like, there'll be a lot of holes on it. Because there's exceptions. Yeah, there's exception every field. But when you start skip steps or speed up the process, probably you're going to have some holes on it. And then eventually you're going to reply this. And this next person going to be even more holes on it.
Yeah.
When we see that third person, let's say training under you, have no idea else what they're doing.
Yeah.
Back for the change of the Grace family. So the first idea was learn how to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect. So generally speaking, then we have the clinch, the idea to distance management to avoid impact of strikes. Then you can protect yourself to eventually go to the ground where the smaller person have more chance against the biggest person. There's all this leverage. So someone smaller can control someone bigger, weight distribution, all the concepts behind it. Some people nowadays, they don't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about distance management. Avoid strikes because their coach have holes because they never access this because they speed up the process. So I don't think not change. It's just getting more spread, what's fantastic, but maybe with more holes.
I see what you mean. They're more concentrating maybe for competitions and things like that, and they're forgetting about the lifestyle of it.
Yes, maybe, but even like I think maybe the Instagram helps to spread, but doesn't help that because if you think like a top athlete who competes, whatever, like when I mean a top athlete, don't get me wrong, it's an adult black belt.
Yeah, I understand.
Because some people they think there is amazing brown belt somewhere, amazing blue belt. Amazing is the adults. I'm competing master. Adults black belts. They are the top athletes.
Okay.
Everybody else not really the top athletes. If you know what I mean.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, like because they're online, there's like a random blue belt with his own Instagram account and hundreds of followers.
Yeah.
Okay, but top athletes, we're talking about adults, blue belts competing on the highest possible level.
Yeah. You
Like
meant
any
black belt.
professional, mean black belts.
Yeah.
And adults as well, competing on the highest level.
Yeah.
Everybody else is amateur.
Yeah.
They are the
You're
professionals.
talking about professionals.
Professionals,
Yes.
black belts. They do live a health lifestyle for sure.
Yeah.
They live completely different. Do this random. So, I love competitions. I do compete all the time, and I think the professionals, I mean the adults, black belts on the highest level, they live a very healthy lifestyle. They eat properly. They do everything they should be doing. So once more, I think sometimes they are disconnected with the normal guy because the normal guy don't get it how long and was the process to be like them. Whatever is the world champion right now,
Yeah.
for sure that guy's a super hard worker, amazing athlete, sleep early, eat well. He does what have to be done
Yeah.
to be a world champion.
It makes sense. It makes perfect
Yes,
sense. I
the
understand.
same way the Gracie were doing.
Yeah.
There's some people, they don't get it, how hard it is to be a black belt world champion, and they do something wrong on this gray area.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Is it okay though to be an amateur? To be like, I love
definitely.
training. I love going my 2-3 times a week. I don't care about being a champion. I just want to train. I want to have my beer after. What do you think about
100%.
that?
No, I think this is amazing. It's like any sport, it's a martial art. Jiu-Jitsu is a tool. You train 2 times a week,
Yeah.
and you go out with your friends.
Yeah.
This is amazing. That's connect with what we were talking in the first place. So why you break your arm
Yeah.
if you don't want to be a world champion?
Yeah.
That's my point. I think you go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, train your jiu-jitsu, try be as best as you can, and go out with your friends. That's 99% of the people should be doing. Because be a world champion is not for everyone.
Yeah. No, I'm one of them. Like I
Yes.
just want to go do my
But
training, for example.
that's the amazing about the jiu-jitsu as a lifestyle.
Yeah.
But let's say you want to train Monday morning. How gonna change your life? And then you have a friend, you want to train well, you want to do well. Okay, so if you do sleep 2 a.m. Sunday, drunk,
Yeah.
you're not be able to train Monday morning,
Of course not.
or you're gonna not train well. So you're probably gonna think, oh, I do want to train Monday morning because I want to see my friends, I want to hang out with them, I want to play around, do some exercise.
Yeah.
So probably Sunday evening, I'm gonna sleep a little bit early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay up late. I'm not gonna drink so much
Yeah.
because I want to be healthy for the next day.
That's
And when
correct.
you repeat that process, generally you improve yourself.
Yeah. In a 5-year time,
You-
you've trained all that time in the morning and you've got the
Exactly.
habit. Yeah. That's true.
So no, be a amateur. Like that's what it's about.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean you should not observe some ideas
Yeah.
to be healthy.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible to train as well if you are drunk or if you don't sleep or
I totally agree with you. Like few years ago, I left clubbing many years ago now. I don't go to clubs anymore. I don't like that
the vibe.
atmosphere. People smoking in your face, drinks all over you, loud. And I train in the morning as well. I go
You do
half
train in
six.
the morning,
I
half
always
six.
go in the morning. It's much better for me. First of all, it's because even work, I can't do that. But even if I have a day off, I go in the morning and then I go in the evening because it's just
You just want to be there.
I just want to be there. It's just a great atmosphere. I don't know. It's a great lifestyle, like you're saying. Like, and if people, it's funny because, for example, tonight I have to go somewhere. A friend of mine has opened a pizza place, and he said, "Come to the inauguration." Of course, I will go.
Yeah.
And he said, but then after, when everyone leaves, I'm like, tomorrow morning I've got training. It's the first thing I told him without even thinking, and I think so. To connect to what you're saying, I completely agree with you. Yeah.
So you observing the idea to hang out with your jiu-jitsu friends, what everybody's a kind of the same vibe. Everybody want to train, everybody want to be good, you want to learn something. And jiu-jitsu, the training could be sometimes hard itself. So the mindset to like overcome these difficulties. It's like you just said, start changing you. So you wake up early, you do your things. When you see, after 1, 2, 5, 10 years, you're a different person.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be good anyway.
Yeah, it's a slow marathon, isn't it?
Like everything's life.
Yeah.
That's
There's
back.
no rush.
Yeah. When the white belts are rushing and they injure themselves, like you don't even get the black belt yet. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
The skills will come if you do show up and do the right thing.
Yeah. Maybe not as a professional level, maybe.
No, but professional
still,
level, like can you play football on the weekends? Of course. Are you gonna play in the Premier League? Probably not.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should not play football.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's totally true.
It's exactly the same thing. Professional is like smallish, like to cycling. But are you gonna do the Tour de France? No, probably not.
Yeah.
But you can cycle.
It connects to what you said earlier. Why do you have to break your arm if you're not, you go work in the morning? That's why. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're from Rio in Brazil, and how did this jiu-jitsu journey start for you?
Jiu-jitsu explode in Rio when I was around 14, 15. I did judo before. I was doing judo. Judo was popular, still popular in the schools and things like that. I was doing judo, was doing like competition as a child at judo. And eventually when I see myself with, I'm not sure, like 13, 14, everybody was doing BJJ. We just call jiu-jitsu over there.
Yeah.
And I have like brothers and cousins like a little bit older than me. They were doing as well. So eventually I was in the school and like pretty much half of the boys, probably more than that, everybody was doing. So it was a natural. I was already doing judo. So I just started doing BJJ. My brother was already doing, some cousins. So it was just natural. The thing become popular. Everybody was talking about. And I straight away embraced the idea to the lifestyle. I remember to be a teenager and be proud for myself, to not drink fizzy drinks, to try be a little bit, to try have a nice juice and things like that. So the whole idea was like, no, I want to be different to everybody else. I want to be more healthy. I want to be strong. I want to do things. So it was just natural transition pretty much. As a teenager, everybody's looking at a place to belong.
Yeah.
And that probably just natural went.
That was your place.
Yeah, it was my place.
And you trained under Gracie, right?
Yes, 24 place.
Is-
No, I mean all my life.
Yeah.
No, when I started was a jiu-jitsu school close to my house called Nova Geração. And then I was the white to blue. I did white, yellow, orange, all this belts.
Yeah.
It was just yellow, orange, and green at the time.
Yeah.
So we spent years on the belt. So it was yellow, orange, blue.
Yeah.
And then I changed my neighborhood for a completely different. Rio is a big city. People were swinging, but like big, size of London. So maybe bigger. So I moved for different neighborhoods. So I changed the schools. And I was training with Celcinho. Then I get my purple. Then I move again for a different part of the city. One more time. Then I end up as a purple in the Gracie school. The number one. Yes, the first one.
Which Gracie?
Was a Gracie Academy.
Was a Gracie Academy. Okay.
A Gracie Academy, like the original, like from the Ilio, for all the guys.
Like the lineage there.
Yeah, the lineage, the Gracie Academy, pretty much. As a purple, and then did purple, brown, black over there.
Did you find any difference from the previous schools to when you went to a Gracie Academy?
The first thing happens over there when I move it because I was on a purple with the guy. Actually, he was a world champion at the time, so seeing as a black belt when you were champion once more, adult black belt.
I understand.
Because like
Yeah.
blue belt world champion, okay, but
Yeah.
adult black belt
Yeah.
when he gave to me the purple, so he was a black, my age, my weight, but black belt world champion. So was good to understand there's levels in this game.
Yeah.
When you have like an adult black belt, your age, your belt, no, not your belt was black, I was blue to purple. You understand there's levels between the professionals and everybody else. So it was an excellent run with him. And the thing when I moved to the Gracie Academy, I remember to get there was like 2 rooms. And you get the room was like 40 black belts around. So it was 2 rooms. 1 room, brown and black, purple, blue, and white. It's a different room at the time. I was like, oh my God, I never see something like that. Coral belts training. So it was like, when I moved, I was even like on the second room with the purple, blue, and white belts. That's why sometimes, no offense, but I think it's funny when I see purple belts here walk like this, like, you want to be the big fish in small pond? What are you talking about?
I don't take any offense for. I know that like
like
places.
So I remember to look there like 40 black belts train. Like I don't even was allowed to go in the brown black belt room. I just when I have to complete some train. Oh, you purple belt.
Yeah.
Come here because we need 1 more to be even numbers here. So like, then you understand you have to build up your place. You have to, you fight to represent because you want to be there. All right. So that was some different at the time. Then eventually I get the brown, and then okay, now I'm on this room.
Yeah.
Then eventually received the black, and there was something funny as well. But every time there's like someone visiting the school, the professor he choose always like the best ones, like to be the first trainer for someone who don't know. And it was a sense to be proud if you want to be chosen. You want to be so good that if someone they're gonna choose you to go against, like like let's say you go there first day, and then okay now you, and then I always want to be good because I want to be the one to be the front line.
Of course.
And it was very hard because it was like a lot of people much better than me, much experience. But once more, you understand how levels on this game. And you fight, at least that always was my mindset, to be there in that place. I want to be the top guys.
Yeah.
I want to represent as well. I want to represent my school, my team, my professor. If someone comes to visit our school, I want to be the one to be the welcome guy.
Yes.
Let's put it like that.
I understand what you mean, yeah. That's great, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a motivation to be here. I want to be one of the top guys.
Yeah.
But always was people above me.
Yeah. I think there's always, always like that, right?
People, yeah, always
like,
was people much better than
there's
me.
always a bigger fish, they say.
Yes.
Right? And
I travel all the world to competing.
yeah, you recently been to Russia as well.
I was in Russia
I
to
saw the
compete over
pictures.
there, yes.
We can talk about that.
Yes, I was there just to compete because I want to check it out how to compete in Russia. I have a school, competing is not my business. I just lose money, I don't make money. I have some fire inside me that I like to check it out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why I was to Russia to compete. Let's see.
Easy because they have like a reputation of being like good wrestlers and
sambo and things like that. So okay, let's see.
Yeah, how did you do?
I won.
You won. Oh, that's great. That's
Gi.
great.
Yes.
That is great.
Yes, I went alone.
Completely alone. You just took the plane, went to Russia.
Have to pass to Turkey because the borders are closed.
Yeah.
So London, Istanbul, Turkey, St. Petersburg, did the competition, and flew back.
How was it? How did you find it?
Was
Is
good.
it different or?
Was like just Russians.
Yeah.
So people don't really speak English. So this was a challenge, be alone. So my first time traveling alone. I travel a lot. But to be honest, I think like helped me to focus as well. So because I was there for do that. So I want to do well, of course. Nobody competes to lose.
Yeah.
So I could focus myself a lot. I did gi and no gi and like be able to win both. So I was one of my best performers competing at the time. I don't know if because I was focused, I was training well. Was different, but something amazing as well. It's like you find some guy in Russia speaking Portuguese because BJJ. Like random people start speaking Portuguese and know someone from the Gracie family. And that was, Jiu-Jitsu is very small, but very big at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like I was middle of like, Russia's closed the borders. I'm in St. Petersburg doing BJJ competition, like whatever neighborhood I was.
Yeah.
And there's like huge competitions, I don't know, 1,000 of competitors.
Yeah.
And some people like speak some words in Portuguese, know about BJJ and things like that. So it's an amazing experience.
That's good. How many competitions did you do so far? Like
In my life,
yeah.
I don't know.
Did you compete a lot then? Like
No, how many competition I have entry? I
Yeah,
just count as a
no.
black belt, no offense.
no, I mean yeah, you can
No,
count
as a
those.
black belt, I have around like 40 matches. Before black belt, I don't know. I think like as a black belt, around 40 matches since I got my black belt.
Why do you say only black belt above? Is it from what you said before?
No, like because let's put some people. Probably was the same when as a color belt. We want to be the black belt, so we want to be good, so we can be a black belt. But if you think the jiu-jitsu were the time you're gonna spend between your white belt and the black, let's put roughly 10 years, maybe less, maybe more, but roughly 10 years. After black belt, you can go for the color belt.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 31 years.
Yeah.
So it's a cliche thing, but the black belt is just the beginning. Maybe I have 10 years of black belt right now. Maybe I learned more jiu-jitsu since I got my black belt than before that. Not sure about that. It's hard to. But I mean, if you're going to take 10 years between white and black and 31 years for your next belt,
Yeah.
so you're going to spend, if you do not give up,
Yeah.
you're going to spend more time as a black belt than any other belt. So if you training properly, you open your mind, you want to learn, you're going to learn more on the black belt.
Yeah.
So the black belt, it sounds cliche, is the beginning. Is when you start understanding things. So when you're a color belt, when I got a black belt, and you think it's okay, but it's just the beginning. Carry on. Keep training. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep the lifestyle. It's not that there's no finish line on this game.
Yeah. The finish line is when you die, right?
The finish line is when you die.
Or whenever you can like
Yes.
train for. Right?
Yes, but jiu-jitsu, if you train properly, good knees, good everything, you're probably going to train. I have people with 60 on my place training.
Yeah.
I have people with 50 smash most of the guys. So if you train properly, if you learn proper technique, you're going to be able to do it forever-ish,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
for a long time. And you're going to understand when you get the black belt, the things get serious, but also you start understand like many of my best techniques now, I just perfect them after I get black belt.
Yeah.
Some chokes, I never really get it, and I just start get it in right now. Some chokes, some sweeps, everything.
Yeah.
So when you keep your mind open, that's why I count competitions black belt and forward, because that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time.
Makes sense.
Not like I don't count. I love it. I
understand.
love the kids who compete and they're amazing, and be like blue belt world champ is super hard.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. However, from the black belt upwards, that is a new word. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you close this door, now let's open another door.
A bigger door as well. I think.
Yes.
But yeah, do you think like competition for lower belts, so black belts below,
Color belts.
so color belts, yeah, it gives some experience to the person, right?
100%.
Like if you compare, like I don't know, 30 times a year,
Yes.
you go like let's say you have 2 fights per per competition minimum, so you get like 60 fights per year. That must help because like you in the training ground on the mats in your own place, you are careful of the person you're training with. I'm not saying you shouldn't be careful of the person you are competing against, but you are a bit like, right, we're fighting, you can hurt me but I can hurt you too, so you're a bit more, you know what I mean?
Regard color belts compete, I think they helps a lot in many sense to improve, all right, especially us as a small town, big town, whatever. Understand there's a much bigger world out there. I saw people, they compete in Swindon in a wheelchair, and they even go to London. They think they are good because they are the wheelchair champion or the Southwest champion. So the more you go, more you understand there's a big, much bigger world outside Swindon. So I think this helps. Also, like one match in the competition, let's say, is like 10 lessons in the room, because You learn so much competing because the pressure, the situation, so compete, it's very good to improve your situation, to improve your skills.
Yeah.
All right, your mindset, the pressure the night before to be there, doing something in front of everyone. And also there is something that jiu-jitsu competitions they give to you that not many other sports can do that. What is that? It's an individual sport. It's you against me, nobody else. If I do better than you, I won. It means you lost, right? So you can't blame no one. The sense of be responsible for your acts, the top level. Let's say you play football, 11 against 11. You can do some mistakes. You can play pretty bad, and your team still can win.
Yeah.
You always, or you can blame somebody else. You not take full responsibility. With jiu-jitsu, your result is 100% on you, and I believe it's fantastic to become you a better person because you go there, you against someone. That's it.
Yeah.
If he chokes you, means he was better or means you did a mistake. And there's only one way to get better: improve yourself.
Yeah.
You can't blame nothing or no one. Football, rugby, basketball, you can blame somebody else.
Yeah.
You don't take full responsibility. With BJ, let's put tennis the same. If you boom, the ball go out, who fault?
The ref. The ref didn't see it.
Exactly. So this individual sport with contact, there is nothing else for you. Get your mind stronger.
That's absolutely true. I
That's
remember
something.
when I started, right, like not long ago, and I see the color belts, like, oh, purple belt.
Yeah.
And now that I'm there, I'm like, I don't know anything.
Yes.
I just don't know.
Still don't know anything.
Yeah. If you ask me, how do you do this move? I'm like, I know the movement in my head, but how can I explain it to you? I don't know.
It's
Like,
tricky. But the more you accept that, better means you start to understand. You see the blue belts, I think they know everything. And then you get like a teenager, they think they know everything.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah,
exactly. And then your grandfather look like, what are you talking about? But how you convince, how a 60 years old guy convince his grandson that he doesn't know nothing? It's hard.
It runs parallel with like real life, because when you're a teenager, you think you know you think
Everybody
that,
does, yeah.
and then you get to 30, 40 years old, and you look back, I'm like, I was so stupid. So
Yes, same.
yeah, you can compare
Same.
jiu-jitsu to that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do compare jiu-jitsu with life all the time.
Yeah.
Just back one thing you said, let's just correct it. You say compete 30 times per year. So the year have 52 weeks.
Yeah.
If you compete 30 times, you're gonna be competing almost every weekend. One year enough. You're gonna hurt yourself too soon.
I was just I said one number to even.
But just reconnect what we said before. That's become too much because of life. But definitely, as more competition, more reasonable number you do, definitely gonna improve yourself, and you don't need to prove a point on the training room because you understand the place to be brave is on the competitions.
Yeah.
It's like when you see, like me myself as teaching for so long, someone behaves the brave guy in the training room and the guy never signed to compete, I look like, huh?
Yeah.
So in here with this 15 people, you behave as a king, but I never see you go to London to compete. So I was like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. What sports do you like to integrate with jiu-jitsu to keep healthy, apart from gym? I see you a couple of times at the gym. What do you like doing as well?
There is two things. Depends what we're talking about. If we talk about performers,
Anything you like, really.
So performers, a little bit of gym and jiu-jitsu, because if you do any other sport, you deflecting your energy. Let's say if you are a swimmer, you do not run to improve your swim.
Okay.
So that's a thing of people. I saw Instagram one more time doing random things with jiu-jitsu, trying to do other things to improve your jiu-jitsu. But is a thing you just see in jiu-jitsu. Can you imagine it? someone who's gonna do the Tour de France cycling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start swimming to improve my performance on Tour de France. For some reason, no in the books, because I studied a lot about strength and condition, people from jiu-jitsu, they try do something else. Let's put another example. Do you know how to cycling? Right, bike.
Not,
you know how
not
to?
professionally.
No, just a rock.
yeah, I do.
You do, right? So can you cycling 20K?
Probably not.
Look at 10K. Probably yes.
Yeah, is he even?
Even, yeah.
Maybe,
even.
yeah. I used to go cycling a lot more.
But let's say 10K, you probably.
Maybe, yeah, 100%.
Maybe I bet you can do 20.
I did it
Yeah.
before 10K.
Can you run?
Not as much. I'm not a good runner.
So you were saying that maybe you cycling 20K, but you cannot run 20K. So you were saying cycling doesn't help run. Right, pretty much, because, or let's put, can you swim 10K?
Definitely not. I know
But you
mean.
can cycle.
Yeah.
So you say it doesn't matter if you cycle 100K, nothing gonna happen with you swimming. So, but some people believe if they cycling, they're gonna improve their jiu-jitsu.
I see the connection there.
I do cycling as a hobbyist,
Yeah.
not to improve my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I like to cycle to work, just because I like to cycling, but I do not to improve the best way to improve your jiu-jitsu. Guess what?
It's jiu-jitsu.
Yes, the best way to improve your football. Anyone swim to improve their football skills? No, they run and they kick the ball, and they do gym. So if all sports are like that, for some reason, I think because it's very new, people get wrong on things. Look, I love to surf. I was surfing. I love to cycling. I like to run. I do many sports because that's my lifestyle.
Yeah.
But if I have a competition and I want to perform, what am I gonna do most of my time? Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, of course. You have to get ready for that.
And some gym to improve, to be my body a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
But still, majority of the time, the skill itself. On my case, BJJ.
Yeah.
So I think all sports connect with BJJ as a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And any sport connects with BJJ to improve performance.
Makes sense. Because I remember, I think, I don't want to get this wrong, it was either Royce Gracie or someone else in some podcast I've seen a few times ago, and they said they, when they were kids, they used to go surf a lot, and that connected to their
Does the same. So yes, so pretty much the surf and the jiu-jitsu culture, they are very connected, especially in Rio.
The culture
about. So everybody used to be a surfer, like many Gracies, they are surfers.
Yeah.
So it's a common thing in Rio. You be a surfer and you do BJJ. But we will have to put a context on it. So it's a lifestyle. Rio is a big city in front of the beach. So you are a teenager, you're a boy, you want to be surf, and then you want to learn how to defend yourself, and you have your mates from the jiu-jitsu, and you go to the beach, and then you live this lifestyle, and then you go to a juice bar, and that's your lifestyle. So you train jiu-jitsu because you want to learn to defend yourself, because that's what you do, and you surf because you love it. But you do not surf to improve your jiu-jitsu or other way around.
Okay.
It's just your lifestyle. If you know what I mean.
They go together.
They go
on their own
together.
ways, but they're good.
They are two different sports as a lifestyle. Like you say, oh, but I don't want to be a professional. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a perfect lifestyle. Can you imagine? Wake up in the morning, go to the beach, surf, have a nice healthy breakfast, then go to have some jiu-jitsu with your mates, then hang out at evening. That's the lifestyle.
That's perfect, yeah.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. Was that your...
That's pretty much what, on my childhood, that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
And it was good.
So here comes my question. It sounds great and everything. Why did you choose to come here to the UK? What happened? What was the reason why
That's a
you
good
had
question. Why the UK? So pretty much short, long history of my life. I have even something nice to say. So I was doing jiu-jitsu as a teenager, and then eventually at the time I was competing, but jiu-jitsu was smaller, and I, for some reason, did not make my path to be an athlete. I don't think at the time it was a path possible to make a living. And I ended up deciding to go to university.
Okay.
So I did like 4 years and a business degree in the university, and then start work on the market, like on the downtown of Rio, like nice clothes,
Yeah.
all the classic path that you do after the business degree in the university. And after some time, I was not exactly where I want to be. And then I decided to join the Brazilian Navy. As I have a degree, I did like a test and I joined to do the officer school. Then I spent some years doing the officer school and I became a tenant. Is tenant in English?
I think I know what you mean. I'm not sure if
The word in English, yes.
you're like lieutenant.
Lieutenant,
okay,
yes.
I see what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I ended up joining the Brazilian Navy. Then I did the Navy school and I got now a degree as an officer, as a Navy officer. Then I was like second lieutenant and then first tenant. And then after some time in the Navy, I was like on the extreme south of Brazil, working on a vessel that do like rescue in the sea. So
Okay.
going out 10 days in the sea to try save people, save boats, not people, boats, people in the boat.
Yeah.
But I mean, because not like on the beach. I mean, like 10 days.
Yeah.
So I was work on this vessel.
Maybe fishermen and people
Fisherman,
like that who
or
are having
like
problems.
yes,
Yeah.
boats doing like
Makes sense.
makes a fisherman, things like that. So
Yeah.
10 days without sea land, like something different.
Yeah.
You
I
mean,
can
so I
imagine.
spent, yeah, so the sea on the south of Brazil is like, so all the South Atlantic. So I was travel on the south of the Atlantic, doing like, trying to save people in this vessel, days and days on the ocean, because it was up there. And then I don't want to be like this forever as well. Maybe it's time to back for that dream that I had when I was like early 20s, before going to university. It's okay, I want to leave the Navy and I want to maybe do Jiu-Jitsu. That always was my passion. I was doing, but I never did as a professional at that time. I never really was like a professional athlete or professional coach. And then I say, let's move away from Brazil as I'm going to leave the Navy. I'm married. And then at the time, UK was on the European Union. We do have a Portuguese passport as a
Okay.
Brazilian. And then we could live in the UK at the time. So let's move to Europe to live the dream. I want to open a BJJ school. That's what I always want to do, but I never did for many reasons in life. Maybe that's the time.
Yeah.
And my wife joined the boat with me. Actually, we jumped out the boat as the name. And then we started looking for jobs right here. And she actually found a job here in Sweden.
Oh, okay.
So I did not choose to be Sweden. I was chosen. So she started working at Honda.
Oh, yes.
Was a
That
factory in
very,
Sweden.
very famous.
Yes. So she from Brazil apply and okay, come to do an interview and okay, she can start working at Honda. Then I moved to Sweden to open a jiu-jitsu school.
Oh, you opened it straight away?
Straight away, I come
Nice.
for that. So when I decided leave the Navy, it was okay.
Okay.
Now it's time. Like I read way too much.
Yeah.
So I'm ready now. Maybe if I come with 20, maybe I was not be able to do what I'm doing right now because I'll be not mature enough.
Yeah. I know what you
Because
mean.
I did a university degree, then I did another degree on the Navy.
Yeah.
So maybe now I have a different vision.
Too many things at the same time.
Yeah.
Can we go back to where you were on the Navy? Did
Yep.
you still train back then? So
Yes,
when
I did compete under the Navy
Yeah.
flag as well.
So they had like a BJJ school at the Navy or
Yes,
something?
so when I was on the Navy school, you do have a space to train. I with another guys who train, we try organize. But even on my free time, I still went out for not my jiu-jitsu school, for the Gracie Academy. I still train at the
Yeah.
Gracie Academy. Also, I helped to organize a club inside.
okay.
So I was trying to lead to organize a club inside the Navy school.
You were a black belt already back then or still brown?
Brown.
Okay.
Brown. And then I start organize this club in the Navy, and I start competing under the Navy flag as well. And then eventually, then I graduate. So apart to stay in the Navy school, what was in Rio, I was moved to the extreme south to Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
And over there was a Gracie school as well, from the guy who actually was from Rio and he was teaching down south. So I joined that school and I started convince everybody who was working with me to start doing BJJ. So when we see was like more than 10 of us from the Navy who never done jiu-jitsu before, training on this Gracie school in the south of Brazil, a city called Rio Grande. So I started training over there. I keep training, convinced a lot of guys to training. I think that was something I realized, like, look, I moved cities. I'm extreme south of Brazil. And all my free time, I'm pushing people to train BJJ. I was trying to help as much as I could the guy who was teaching on that Gracie school over there at the time. And everybody started training. And then when I like, yeah, actually, that's what I should be doing, because my energy was much more focused on help this jiu-jitsu school to grow and convince everybody, my commander, to train than actually the other way around. So that's one of the things, like, actually, let's do that. And maybe it's better to do that outside Brazil than in Brazil. That's why I ended up here. Let's go to Europe. Let's go to England. Like, she ended up maybe if she find a job a different place.
You would have been in a different place.
Maybe. Hard to say. Then was Swindon. And then I come straight away to Swindon. I contact like a guy who helped me here a lot when I moved. When I was teaching this karate place, the guy helped me to open the first school over there. And here I am.
10 years ago now.
10 years ago now. And something I like to say, I have like 3 degrees. I did a business degree, the Navy degree, and a black belt degree. The one took me longer and it was harder was the black belt one, and what I'm more proud of myself.
What do you do to get this degree? What do you need to do?
Yeah, on my school, under my my professor, my master, Hobbins. So first we have to get the black belt. And
which is the hardest part, right?
Yes, like, the hardest part in the first place. And also, back when we say in the beginning, to have you need training for someone with at least 3 degrees. So actually, you just can promote someone as a black belt if you have 2 degrees. You can promote, you can do whatever. But under the Jiu-Jitsu Federation, to promote someone to black belt, you need to be 2 degrees.
Okay.
And to sign someone's certificates a black belt, you need to be 3 degrees.
Okay.
So first, to be well recognized, you need trained under someone much higher grade than you. What I think it's important to keep everything, because if you train a bunch of guys, you guys can be very tough. And you guys can be very good. Don't get me wrong. You can become even like a champion, because let's say 4 guys super tough, they train, they improve, but are they get it everything around the black belt? Not only the skill itself, all the behave, because when you're a black belt and you're teaching, it's a choice to put yourself to represent something. So if just a bunch of like 20 super tough guys training, become a black belt and choke everyone, it's amazing. But they have someone much more experienced guide them. For me, this is important. For some people, it isn't. Is what it is. So first, you need to be guide someone. So that person, yes, actually, I recognize you're a black belt, and I stamp your black belt.
I see what you mean.
And then on my school, you have to keep training, because you can get degrees by that time. But on the Hobbing, what my master, if you do not train, you don't get it. If you keep training, teaching, do what you do it, you get your stripes. Also, you need to do a rules course. So you need to go in the International Federation and do a course regarding the rules of Jiu-Jitsu. Safety and things like that. Also, you have to do a first aid course as well. So every stripe, you have to renew your course regarding the rules and the safety, plus your first aid course. So force you to be updated with the things, the safety. Back when you talk, but it's normal, have a qualified years. I don't really have it. And I have competed at black belt. Because when you are studying, you actually, no, you don't need to do that. You can guide people. When we're back for the bunch of super tough, strong guys, maybe they just do the things. So when you are well certificate, force you to be studying, to try to understand. And there is someone actually looking to you, above you, so much more experienced than you. That's the path. Carry on. You can call, what I should do? So that's pretty much, you need 10 years plus someone who signed your stripe.
It comes back to what you said before, like the grandpa's looking at the teenager.
You need a grandfather. You need a grandfather
Yeah,
to have your stripes proper. You need a grandfather still looking to you.
yeah.
Every single stripe, someone have to stamp again.
Mm. Who stamps them for you? Is it someone?
No, stamps. What
Yeah.
I mean, sign.
He
Actually,
signs them. Sorry, yeah,
it need to be stamp. What I mean is like someone have to sign your belt.
yeah.
So Robin signed every stripe. He signed. Yes, I recognize Lucas.
Who is this? Sorry.
Robin Gracie is the son of Ilio Gracie,
okay, yeah,
who's my master now.
Yes, I couldn't.
Sorry, my bad.
No, is your accent is the right one because he's Brazilian.
Yeah,
so,
Robin, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Robin, but you say.
if I
Hobby.
would say like
Hobby.
very with my strong super accent, Robin.
Okay. That's why I couldn't
Because
understand.
the R in
Yeah.
Portuguese
Yeah.
sounds like it's a sound. There's no many language here in Europe they make this sound right.
No, probably no. So
Yeah.
even like, is it Hoist Gracie with
Hoist
that? With that?
Gracie.
Okay.
If we talk in Portuguese, what actually is would be Royce Grace,
Hoist.
Robin Grace,
Mm.
Rickson Grace.
Jason, yeah.
But this sound doesn't really exist.
Anywhere else, right?
I don't know anybody else, but I don't know what's your language.
I-
In Italy, do you guys use?
We don't use that. But
The sound.
I've met a Mexican guy when I went to see my sister. She's was studying in Spain, and she had a friend from Mexico. And when he was trying to say how, he would say how.
Yes,
Like this.
I think Spanish maybe. Yeah,
But I don't know if it's because of the
I
same
think
thing.
because they have names like Roberto and things like that.
Yeah.
I think in Spanish, at least the Spanish from Mexico, they use that sound.
Probably. But yeah, so I couldn't understand you were talking about
Robin
Robin. Yeah.
Robin
Okay,
Grace
okay.
is the son of Ilio,
Yeah.
who's like come every year and make sure I'm doing the things right.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is important. It's like you be that they call in Japanese running without a master.
Mm.
It's weird.
Okay.
You'll be, who am I to think I know everything
Yeah.
without someone to guide me that path for this path? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
almost like arrogant.
Mm.
There's no one for you call to like
Yeah.
someone who was there before you and build up the path.
Yeah.
So I'm here. We have to be grateful for the ones who come before us.
Yeah.
That's what I believe pretty much.
No, that's true. I agree with that as well. Who is your favorite Gracie?
Favor Gracie.
In terms
Hobby,
of...
my master. No,
Yeah. No.
they'll be the famous ones.
Hmm.
Rickson.
Is it because of his career or his way
He
of...
was the maximum reference when I was a teenager. He was like the samurai, the guy. So I think most of the guys from my generation see Rickson as the number one. He was the best of the family at my time. Hoist did amazing as well, and I respect both same way. But on my reference, Rickson was the guy, like still.
I listened to the podcast with him, with Joe Rogan, with Jocko Willing many times, and his story is amazing.
It's just
It's
exactly.
like the way he learned the breathing.
Yes.
It talks about going to surf and
Yes.
the food.
He is the lifestyle. He is the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
The way he lives, the way he behaves,
Yeah.
the way he talks. I read he does have 2 books.
Yeah.
I read both. And he is jiu-jitsu pretty much. He was the lifestyle. He was like super tough, the reference in the same time, doing the breathing, doing everything. So he could do MMA, he could do everything pretty much. He could surf, he could fight in the streets, he can do MMA.
Super tough guy.
Super tough guy. So he was the reference. So for me, when I was with him once, I met him, it was the first time in my life I was like, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? Like,
It feels like when you meet someone that important, you get like,
yeah,
you know,
it was the first time in my life I felt like, and he
You
started
didn't
like
know
try
what
to
to do.
teach me a few things like, should I resist? Should I play soft? What should I do?
Where did you meet him?
I was in California once on his studio and he was teaching me a few things. I was with him once in California and he was like teaching me a few things that he does. And I was just like, yeah, we have like a coffee together and like, and I didn't know how to react, didn't know how to answer. Like, What's your name?
I'd be embarrassed, right, by the
Yes.
presence.
And how many students? What do you teach? He started like care about, like ask about my school. Like, what do you care about my school?
How is he as a person then when you
He
meet
was
him?
super friendly, super amazing. My one of the biggest things, I planning to go next year to California just to have a private with him because I was there and then I didn't know he was doing private at the time. I was have a coffee with him. He was giving me some books and things like sign some books for me that I have to do a job.
Yeah.
And he start like we were here like stand up, and he start like, what do you do that situation? He start like teach me,
That's so
and
cool.
they're like, do you do private? Yeah, sure. Can I do it right now? Like, no, I have a student right now. Can I? And then he offered me to do it the next day, but I have to back to the UK in the next day. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And he said, I know. Boy, he calls like a garoto in Portuguese, like yeah. Oh, next time in California, just WhatsApp me and we can do a private.
You have his number?
Yeah.
Nice. That's something to be proud
Exactly.
of.
And they're like,
Right? Like you,
can I WhatsApp you? Like,
Hey, how are you?
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say hello now.
That is so
And
great.
then probably my plan next year is go there to have a private with him because for me he's the maximum number one.
That is great. That is the next level.
Yes.
I've met Royce last year, I think, and the funniest thing happened. I was getting changed for the seminar.
Yeah.
And I was getting changed. I put my gear on and put my belt, and I turned around like that. And I just hit someone. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I turned around, and it was him getting changed.
He does have a presence, right?
I'm talking about Royce.
Yeah.
He's. I was like, I'm so sorry. I just bowed and go. I just went. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, I just hit Royce by mistake. I'm like, and he's so humble. And
he was twice here in my school to do seminars. He comes like.
I think I saw him the day before he went to you.
Yeah.
Because we talked to him after just for a brief minute, and he said he was going to Swindon.
Yeah, he did. He read twice already on my school here. Super you don't believe, he comes like back to lifestyle. He comes gear under the arm, flip flops, super athletic, super in good shape. He's a good example. He probably like late 50s now. He do like splits, playing with strength, like super flexible. It's like you see the way he adjusted the techniques. It's just unbelievable how flow he is. Like I was like, I can't do that. And I just adjust the shoulder, relax the shoulder. He just boop, 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 and fix a lot of techniques like that.
I have a picture of him showing an armbar from Neon Belly. You just grab and you just like windshield, just go that. And I can picture him doing that until now because I was like, wow, like you said, just flowing and like. You know the squishy spheres?
Yep.
They are like soft. That's how it resembles.
Let's put a good example. You say, so he just flew around. So he fought many UFCs, I don't know, MMA fights and things like that. And just flow. And then you tell me, so the guy fought like 3 fights in the no rule set, half an hour, and he can move, he can see, he's like healthy. And then you see some blue belt completely destroys a blue belt. Who's wrong?
What's wrong with that? Yeah.
Who is training right? Who is training wrong? We're talking about a guy. He fought. Have you ever seen when he fought the sumo guy?
Yeah, I've seen the matches.
So the guy is like 300 pounds or something, maybe more.
Yeah.
So you're talking about someone who fought like a sumo guy, submit him, super flow, health movement with late 50s, and prove a point.
Yeah.
And then random blue belts completely destroy, say jiu-jitsu destroy yourself. Who's trained right, who's trained wrong? For example, back to Royce, he was just like my guillotine, and I can move my shoulder like this because you're tense. So he's just like, you need to learn how to relax your body so you actually can move. So he just proved the point about if your body is not well, maybe you are not doing the right thing, or maybe your coach not teaching you how it should be. Because I met him, as far as I could notice, he was moving better than many 25 years old blue belts on my place. And he's late 50s.
Yeah.
So maybe he knows how to train properly, and other people doesn't.
Yeah.
Back to cauliflower ears. his older brother, Horion, he did a famous interview in Brazil. Horion was the first one to move to America, and he was on that time there was challenge and garage and like fighting people, like
video people,
yeah, like he
just
was
to
the great
promote.
racing action moves like
Yes.
VHS. So anyway, and his ears like perfect. And like, why you don't have ears like that? And he answered, because I know what I'm doing.
I
So-
see some videos of people getting them on purpose.
Yes.
They put tape here and they squish them.
Why?
Like, why? Like, if it happens,
But just means actually the other way around. They said it because I know what I'm doing.
yeah.
Because actually, even so, another day I was training and I was like in dip like triangle situation, and my ear was like that. And I was thinking, should I just try pop my head out for do not think and maybe my ear stays, or should I try defend it properly? It comes to my mind a couple weeks ago. I was like, and my ear was like, so if I just try pull my head out for without thinking, maybe I'm gonna escape. Sorry,
That's
maybe
okay.
I'm gonna escape, but maybe my ear's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Or should I try to a proper triangle escape, or should I tap?
Yeah.
So the third thing to pass through my mind was just, let's just Wednesday, 12 o'clock, just gonna pull my head. Maybe I'm gonna escape. Maybe I'm gonna twist my neck, but I'm gonna just pull out. Or maybe I'm gonna think, why am I inside the triangle? What I did wrong? Do I know escape a triangle without just pull my head?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Learn a proper thing and do a stupid thing.
Makes sense.
And he did a famous interview like, why are your ears like that? It's like, because I know what I'm doing. And we as a color belt, close to him a color belt because he's a red belt, should you try, learn what should be doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about it.
It's good the way you think that if you're in that situation, now it doesn't really matter. It matters what you did before. It's great to
Just
think
a
about
triangle,
that.
deep in.
Yeah.
And have to cross my mind, do I know how to escape here? Or I will just pop my head out and pray for the best?
What would you do in that situation? Like, I'm learning, right?
Yep.
Would you say to me, tap and be like, right, can we try that again?
Could be option.
And then like see if I can prevent the triangle, or would you say more focus on the escape?
Two things. They both are important. First, on that dip, the triangle, of course, there's many stages.
Yeah.
Do I have an option in my mind how to escape?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, I have to ask your coach.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what to do in this situation.
Yeah.
Because it's important to know. If it's possible to escape, maybe it's already late. Or, so that's one question you should do for yourself first.
Yeah.
To be good in Jiu-Jitsu, you have to be brutal, honest with yourself all the time. I'm going to say one more time. To be good in Jiu-Jitsu, you have to be brutal, honest with yourself all the time. I'm going to give you an example. All right. Arm bar from close guard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you drilled this one before. How often you submit people with that? So it's not because you drill, means you know how to do it. So if you will be honest with yourself and you never armbar no one for close guard, you don't know to do armbar from close guard because you miss something. Yeah, I know how to drill. You know how to drill it, but you actually cannot really put it on. So you have to be actually. I don't even know how to do armbar from close guard.
Yeah.
So if you be honest with yourself all the time, you're gonna start be improving.
Yeah.
So back for the triangle situation. Do I know how to escape here? Or I'm gonna overpower this person, I'm gonna pop my head out. Anyway. So, do I know how I end up over there? What I did wrong? Ask yourself. How I end up over there? What was wrong with my skills? If you start always be honest with yourself like that, actually, I don't even know how I end up over there. Was my leg position what I did wrong? Then you're gonna start actually learn some jiu-jitsu. If you think, oh, but he's still good. He's good. Some people do that. They always blame the other guy. The other guy's still good. So, not you are bad. He's good.
Yeah.
What about change this? What about think I'm bad?
Yeah. You're thinking many steps ahead.
Yep.
Right?
Be honest with yourself. Accept maybe you're not good.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know the thing. Maybe you don't know what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, it happens where I'm like, what
We're gonna keep happening
Why?
forever.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
You can ask the guy, what have you done?
Yeah.
How you do that? So, good jiu-jitsu environment school. Let's say I'm training with you and I'm bar you from close guard 3 times. Monday. Tuesday I do the same. If I do not explain to you what I'm doing wrong, what you are doing wrong, we are not getting better.
Yeah.
Some people, they think, and they keep winning it. No, I have to tell exactly what you're doing wrong so you can start defending, so my armbar become better and you become better and we both grow. If someone trains with you and he finish you the same time every single day and he do not explain to you, especially highest belt, he's not trying to get himself better either, because it's almost a bully.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. And I keep doing over and over and over again. So I don't want you to get better.
Yeah.
I just want to keep my ego big. My job as a highest grade say, look, you have put your elbow in the wrong place. What about you open your elbow like this? Then it'll be much harder for me to do an armbar. I'm going to still try.
But you're going to defend now.
Then I'm going to defend better. What I need, improve my armbar.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like the guy, you're going to still improve yourself.
Sure.
So if someone do the same thing over and over again with you and never explain to you, it's not good. He's just a bully.
Yeah. I agree
Especially if
with
he's the highest grade than you. You know what I mean?
that. Yeah.
Makes no sense. And then it's not a good environment to be. Because there is no
There's no
learning
improvement,
environment.
Yeah.
It's just an ego trip
Yeah.
for that specific person. Every gym there is a guy like that.
Yeah. You're talking more about the gym environment, not
Gym
the
environment.
individual
But
person.
there's
'Cause-
individuals who can control, but the job of the highest grade.
yeah.
But if you do it with that white belt, when he become a purple, he gonna apply the same behavior. If you as a purple belt bully the white belt, guess what's gonna do when he become a purple belt?
Yeah.
Gonna bully the other white belt. And the black belt above you gonna bully you, you're gonna bully this guy.
Yeah.
So you join a jiu-jitsu school to learn how to defend this yourself, you not get bullied. And what you do over there?
You bully other people, yeah. Hopefully many gyms are not like that, but yeah.
There is place like that. Like the guy, I got bullied in this school. Can I join this school? Yes. So the guy look for you, look for help, and you start bullying the guy. That's how they gonna learn. Is it? I don't think so. I did learn like that, and I have good results.
Yeah.
I compete all the time. I'm doing well, and I don't think bully people.
Yeah.
Never is the answer.
I don't think either. Yeah. I don't think that's the reason why. I like the fact that you have to remain humble as well. Like you said, like just if you are doing something wrong, just say it for yourself. Going back to Royce, when he said, I was only put in the UFC because I'm not the best, I'm just the better looking. That was so funny and humble.
It's funny.
to say such thing and like, you know. And it's so true.
Yeah, you go for Roger. Roger have like, I think it's a interview in Portuguese. Say he just learned his famous cross choke after years of black belt.
Yeah. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah, after years he mastered the thing. Years as a black belt, you master the thing. So the things takes time, and we are always learning.
Yeah.
It's important to keep yourself like that.
Yeah.
If you want to be good. And like, I compete all the time. I won British. I won many competitions of black belt, and I'm always learning every day.
Yeah.
That's why you can't stop training either.
Yeah, that's true. Going back to the traveling, the fact that you came here and you're from Brazil and everything. What is the thing that you miss the most from home that you cannot even find here? That you
cannot even find here? The weather.
Yeah.
The weather. I have been travel all the time. I have been more than 30 countries. It's immigration is always complicated because culture, like it's very hard to find someone who move and do not drink to back home, wherever we come from, or miss home country, any country, anywhere. Do you miss Italy?
In a certain extent, yes.
Yes, it's not like you're not happy here. You don't appreciate to be here.
Yeah,
things can go parallel. So the weather for sure. But I think it's hard for you to connect with people in the deep sense.
You mean from a different culture?
For a different culture.
Okay.
I have many friends. I love to live here, but it's always harder Do you have like friends from Italy
I have friends from Italy, indeed. Yes.
here?
Yeah.
Because you naturally connect with them.
Yeah.
So the same. I have friends, English friends, love of them, but naturally you end up connect with people
From
with the
Brazil,
same
yeah.
from Brazil. I think maybe almost back when I ask you how old are you, you have some
Yeah.
connections invisible. But what I miss most for sure is the weather.
It's also the language, right? Because
The
you speak the
language,
same language. You say the jokes in
yes,
Portuguese, and they sound different than
yes.
English.
I
'cause-
just can't make a
yeah.
joke in English. It just
Yeah, it doesn't.
doesn't catch.
Yeah. I think I'm funny in Italian, but then I speak in English and no one laughs. So
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
funny in Portuguese
Yeah.
either, but in English I'm boring.
I don't think you are, but yeah. Yeah, weather, yeah. Is
The weather for sure, but I think like this deep connection because the language as well. I think the two main things that I miss here. Nothing special. I'm not the one like who miss everything or crying to back home because at the end of the day, immigration is a choice. You can come back.
yeah.
Everybody can. I choose be here, so I can't complain about things all the time out here because it's my choice.
Yeah.
I'm here. I have a good life here, so you're never gonna see me the immigrant who's just point fingers for the things right here. I can just go back home.
Yeah.
All right, that was a decision to come here, so I have to embrace as much as I can. Of course, I'm gonna miss few things, but I always try embrace the culture as well. Like I go for the Swindon Town football games, I go watch ice hockey, I go have Sunday roast in the pub. I try to appreciate the good things from here as well.
Yeah.
Apart to just point fingers for things that I don't like it. If I don't like nothing, I can just leave
Yeah. If
or
you're
move
not
to a
happy.
different country.
Yeah.
So we as a immigrant should appreciate be here, should respect the culture right here,
Yeah.
100%. It doesn't mean you cannot miss few things. Or I go sometimes to the Brazilian restaurant to have the Brazilian food,
Of course.
but I cannot just point fingers. So I miss a few things, especially this connection regards the language and the weather.
Yeah.
But I appreciate be here as well at the same time. Two things they go parallel. Miss everything, and I
yeah.
love to be here at the same time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is exactly how I feel. It's the same thing for me. I'm
Yeah.
happy here, and also my partner, she's English.
She's
so,
English.
Um,
You're more close to the culture. My wife, she's Brazilian.
yeah, I don't know how it would be being if I had a girlfriend from Italy, for example. I don't know if I would be more towards the Italian culture, because
Probably,
right now
yeah.
I'm like halfway.
50-50.
Yeah, I go to see her family as well, and
It's good. It's a good experience as well,
it's
right?
Good.
It's a learning process for you, I bet.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't know this. Half of my family, so my dad is English, right?
So you
I've
do.
always lived in Italy, though. I moved here as an immigrant, and I never lived here. I think I did when I was 1 for a few months, but
Okay,
then
it doesn't count.
it doesn't even count. So I'm Italian, right?
Yeah.
So when I moved here, it was like
How old were you?
when I moved here,
Yeah.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah, but back then, comes back to what we were saying earlier, it felt like I was already grown. I was like mature and everything, but
Yeah.
no, I wasn't, like, really.
Yeah.
Like looking at myself right now and back then. But yeah, what about food? Do you miss food from all the
Yes,
fruits that you guys have? Because you have
I-
a lot of varieties of fruits there, fresh fruit and fish
Yes.
and things like that.
I don't want to complain about the food here, but there is no cuisine here.
I want to complain about the food here.
I joke. Like my best English food is curry.
Curry
No,
is
it's
not
a
even
joke.
English,
Yes,
though.
that's the joke, but that's everywhere. That's my English joke. My favorite.
got
What's
it
your
now.
favorite British food cuisine?
Curry, yeah.
Yeah, I love curry because we don't have Indian
Oh, okay.
restaurants in Brazil at all. Like, so the first time I actually have a proper curry
Yeah.
was here in the UK.
Okay.
That's why I always joke. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
It's just me being slow. It was a great joke. It's just
Yeah.
me being slow.
Come
now.
on, was trying. So yeah, definitely, because the way we eat is very different. We focus more on fresh, not only fruits, but the meals itself. I have a good friend, English guy. He always say, "How the rice in Brazil is so good? Like it's just rice." But we actually go. We put onions,
Yeah.
garlic. We actually cook the things.
Yep.
With fresh. The Italian cuisine is pretty good as well, but also the Brazilian. So we have a variety of so many things,
Yeah.
and it takes time to cook. So we have to appreciate more food as a general.
Yeah.
So yes, there is no many options here in the UK. Even like the Sunday rolls, like let's say what the famous dish for English, fish and chips.
Yeah.
What's
Everyone
fish and
would
chips?
say that, yeah.
Deep fried fish and
Yeah.
chips. Like not really.
Yeah.
It's not really. If
healthy.
you're from Italy or from Brazil, like it's not really cuisine. It's just fresh. So food for sure. It's a shock.
Yeah.
To be honest, the way people eat, like, oh my god, like you're gonna die if you keep eating
Yeah.
like that. You're gonna have a heart attack if you eat like that. So special Brazil, Portugal, Italy, they all have like some.
Yeah, because we have fresh ingredients, like you say. We
Yes.
can grow things out
Yeah.
of the ground
Yeah.
and it's fresh. Yeah, I had the same cultural shock when I saw them eating. I'm like,
There's
Whoa.
something. Things doesn't come from frozen.
yeah. My girlfriend was like that, and I couldn't deal with it. So
I'm sure she appreciate now the things she learned
Yeah.
about.
we went to Italy as well, and she was
She was in shock
blown
and the other way
away. Yeah,
around.
she's starting to learn how to cook these things as well. When she's loving it, and but I think I miss the most is like fish, like fresh fish on the grill, and you just eat it like that. It's lovely. What is your favorite food then?
British
No, in general.
general. I think one of Brazilian classic dish: rice, beans, steak, and chips.
You're very big on barbecue in Brazil. don't
Barbecue.
you?
I love steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like a good steak. Good steak.
Yeah, we had one like a month ago from the Brazilian butcher.
Yeah,
Went
steak.
there,
Yep.
thick
Yeah.
steaks.
Good steak.
We just slapped them there, and then it started melting all the fat, and I'm like,
That's my favorite one.
one last question for you.
Yeah, sure.
What would you suggest to someone that is looking to leave their home?
Perfect. First of all, study where you want to go, and do not try a confrontation with the culture where you're going. Try learn and appreciate the culture. I think what helped me here a lot. I never want to be back the cuisine, but everything. They want to, let's say, we drink beer in Brazil very cold. Here's not that cold. Because the beer. Like, don't point fingers. Try understand the culture and appreciate and live the culture. I always try embrace the good things about England. And like I said, I travel many countries, and I saw people, they want to move a country, but they want to be exactly the same person. You can't be the same person. You make a choice to go in some different place. Respect people over there. Try understand why they live this way, and try appreciate that. That is like, try be in the culture as much as you can, apart to go against it, because it was your choice to be in that specific country. And with the internet right now, you can study a lot about everything.
Yeah.
With ChatGPT, you can ask any kind of question. So, second, go with the mindset to be a hard worker. Never is easy. Work harder than everybody else. Say you want to do something, be better than everybody else. Okay, whatever you want to do it and say, okay, I'm going to be the best on it, the best as I can.
Yeah.
But actually, work hard as long as you can, and respect the culture. The chance for you have a good life on whatever country you are is good. It's big. If you go this way, if you go try and skip the system, don't do the right thing, don't try learn the language, don't try learn the culture, living like a niche outside the where you are, trying to not work as less as possible, you're probably gonna be happy and you're gonna be back home fast.
I've heard a lot of people saying this exact same thing, and all the people that say these are successful people that
Yeah.
are happy where they are. So yeah, I think this is the right way. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Do you want to say the name of your place for people who wants to?
Yeah. You guys, if you want to learn more about what's a BJJ lifestyle, I have a jiu-jitsu school called Gracie Swindon. Everybody's welcome over there. We have a beginner's class tailor-made for everyone who never done any kind of martial arts before. So everybody's welcome to contact me.
Thank you, Lucas. It was
Thank
amazing
you.
today. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. All right, bye, guys.